And Aurora has promised change in the wake of Elisha's death. In some cases, that means a change in tactics. In others, it means removing officers from the equation entirely. Denver 7's Ivan Rodriguez tonight on the city's new approach.
A change in policing could be on Aurora's horizon.
For me, it means that we can treat our community more humanely when they're experiencing crisis, that we can talk to people that need help. They don't need to be jailed, they don't need to be criminalized, they just need help.
Aurora already responds to many nonviolent 911 calls with a police officer and a clinician. But now a new program looks to replace the officer with a paramedic.
We know that having a police officer on calls can sometimes escalate a situation, and that's what we're looking to move away from.
So we started conversations with council members at Aurora starting back in January of this year.
Vinny Cervantes with Denver Alliance for Street Health Response says this move does not abolish police or remove policing in general. They could still be called for backup. It just wouldn't be by default.
In the case of, things that have happened in Denver, things that have happened in Aurora, this gives an opportunity to have a treatment focus on what somebody is experiencing and then connect them to real help and real services rather than throwing them in jail where they might get those services instead.
Since Denver's similar program called STAR began in June, they have been to more than 400 calls and haven't requested police assistance at all. That statistic doesn't go unnoticed by the city of Aurora.
Well, right now we're looking at leveraging existing resources in order to do a pilot. That's the conversation that we're having now, and that will be up to the full council in terms of how we want to fund it or if we want to pump more money into the program earlier.
This model could be the future for many 911 calls.
Long term, I would like to see this be a citywide approach that is just part of how we do policing.
Hoping to make even more people feel safe when calling for help, especially when the situation isn't criminal to begin with. Ivan Rodriguez, Denver 7.